How's it going, fellow Detroit Red Wings fans? Development camp for the Red Wings just ended yesterday, so I'm going to talk a little bit about how I felt our prospects performed in development camp. First, I would like to mention Zadina and Mikhailuk both missed development camp due to injuries, so they're definitely out. Zadina was there, which definitely shows some leadership from him, and I do feel like he was definitely more comfortable, maybe because he wasn't playing, but he was more comfortable than he was last year. First off, we had a 2019 first round 6th overall pick, Moritz Seider. Moritz Seider looked very calm and composed out on the rink with his fellow prospects and had some real nice moves. He had a couple of spin around moves and just nice handles when controlling the puck going into the zone. He definitely had a good first pass and could break it in the zone, something that's not said very much about Red Wings defensemen. His defensive game looked like he might need to be figured out. That might have been just the chances that he was given by his prospects were good offensive chances, so he didn't have the right tools to defend them. We'll see come training camp if he can show off that defensive game with fellow Red Wing players. The other player that stood out for me was Jack Adams, drafted in the 6th round of the 2017 draft, 162 overall. Jack Adams is a big player. He had some nice speed, especially for being 6'5", and he has a really good hockey sense. He didn't look like he stood out in his handles or had a really good shot, but he scored. He scored a lot of goals, especially on the 3-on-3 tournament. Players that I thought did alright, or at least down the road could end up being very good prospects, was Albin Guave, 2019 3rd round 66th overall pick. He definitely showed off his pest side. He showed why not many opponents like to play against him in development camp. He would pick at the goalie after the play, and he had some very big hits, I would say. At least I know there was one for sure, and I'm sure he had a couple of extra hits as well. His offensive and defensive game need help though. He didn't show off any offensive skills or really any defensive skills, but he definitely showed why we picked him. And I do think he's going to be a really good player. The other player to look at, or at least keep an eye on, was 2019 6th round 159th overall pick, Elmer Soderblom. He is another big 6'7" player. Played very smooth for being 6'7" and his first development camp. And now these are players I thought underperformed, at least for their expectations. Joe Veleno, 2018 30th overall pick. He skated very well and he distributed the puck well. He had a very veteran presence, I would say, on the ice, which is something to say at 19, but he did not dominate or perform as well as everyone was expecting him to. So I thought he kind of was underperforming. This could be good. He could go to Grand Rapids and play with Zadina and get some line chemistry, especially because they're not forcing the Red Wings' hand. And the other player I thought underperformed was 2019 2nd round pick, Robert Mastrosimone, 54th overall. He was very quiet offensively. Wasn't exactly a great show of talent and looked like he was out of his comfort zone. This is fine though. Zadina didn't look comfortable last year, at least in my opinion. So he definitely could come in the next couple of developmental camps and really show off why we drafted him. That was my thoughts on developmental camp. Let me know what you thought of the Red Wings prospects down in the comments. And until next time, lights out in the red light district.